Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Keri Dillon. We're joined by one of our media partners, JamesTBuser, from SportsAddiction. It's always so good to spend some time with you.
Yes.
And we get a little extra time today.
Fantastic.
So this is so good to be able to keep up. Now, I just want to brag on you a little bit. Ironman, competitive Ironman. So you know body, you know athletics, you know benefits of moving your body. You also know what it's like to have an injury. So let's talk about biking today a little bit, because it is the perfect opportunity to get your buns out there and do a little moving, do a little biking.
Yeah. Especially for what's going on. I mean, people are looking for something to do, obviously, because you can only watch so much TV, and a lot of people are cooped up in their house with their kids and whatnot. So biking is the way to go right now, or walking, or just getting outside. Move. And the nice thing about the biking is it's non-impact. So, I mean, I've got people coming in the store that are looking, you know, they've had bikes for 15, 20 years sitting in the garage.
Perfect time, right? It's a perfect time to just fall in love with riding a bike, or to get that bike and just bring it over, get it all tuned up, get it repaired up, you know? And what you might discover is that what you currently have in your garage might have been something for your body the last time you rode
I think,
it,
you know, we kind of talked about is like something positive to come out of this is maybe people are going to care a little bit more about their health and what they're doing. I mean, and what a great place to get out and ride.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, so
it's so beautiful.
Mentally, physically, emotionally, right now, it's really tough on people. So if you can get out and do that, it's great.
It is inarguable that moving your body is good for you. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your body. And I love that saying, move a muscle, change a thought.
Yeah.
You know, move a muscle, change a thought.
We have a lot of people that, you know, are fitness freaks, are now the health clubs are closed, pools, tennis courts, pickleball courts, all these things are closed, so they don't have anything. And then you got the people that actually worked or on their feet. They didn't really work out, but they were on their feet all day.
And
now they got no calories.
Stagnant.
Yeah, they're stagnant. So they need to get out and do something, especially the mental part of it.
I'm telling you, you know, I can relate to that so much, but being on my feet and being in motion, if I'm at a desk and I'm still, I will fall asleep. Like if I'm not completely stimulated, you know, and with whatever I'm doing, if I'm not totally engrossed with what I'm doing, I can just fall asleep. I can't stand it. I like being on my feet. But so back in the day, when I dabbled in triathlons a little bit, I had a Roubaix.
You told me that,
You know, Fuji Roubaix, the clicking pedals, and that is not what I'm going for today. You know what I mean? Like just getting out and cruising on a bike, nice and easy, is so. And it works different parts of your body. You know, it's really cool the way that you're able to kind of look around and you get an immediate breeze.
Right, you get places faster than say walking or running. You know, you're actually getting somewhere. So if you can find a destination you want to go, you can do that. So that's
good for a little real estate tour.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, why ride around in a car? Just take the time. We got time.
Right.
We got weather. We got beautiful
and
weather.
Obviously with what's going on, you can be by yourself or be with your wife or your family and do that. Yeah. So it's been, you know, we've been trying to offer that at the store. Like we're doing curbside service, pickup and delivery. So we've got all we're trying to limit 2 to 3 people in the store at a time, you know, that kind of stuff. But really making it accessible for people to come up and we'll take care of them curbside.
Now, are both locations still open right now?
Yeah,
okay,
so
we have Old Town Bike Barn, in Old Town Bluffton, and then we also have in Okatie, right there by the Food Line.
Yeah, right there, out there by Del Webb, Sun City. So
right by Sun City, right there.
Yeah, and like I said, out there, it's everywhere. There's so much stuff closed down, so it's
get on a bike.
You know,
get fitted. Try, you know.
Yeah, and we got used bikes too. So I know it's a little crunch time right now for, you know, some people are out of work and stuff. So we have a huge selection of used bikes too. So and new bikes.
And you know, it's also nice as we're doing like some virtual stuff. You talk about neighbors. There's House. Isn't that Nextdoor?
Yeah.
Nextdoor, that app. You know, like I have a bike. I can't use it anymore. Can somebody put it to use? You know, grab it, get it tuned up, and maybe even trade bikes for a while. I mean, this is like, you know, what I've noticed is that there is this wonderful sense of community now at a distance. You know, like I'm waving to people more and talking to people more. It's really cool. And on a bike, you just kind of.
It's amazing that, you know, I'm riding every morning, and it's amazing how many people are out there riding through Sea Pine or Hilton Head.
Now, that being said, we also have people who are still driving, you know, and it's kind of bananas on the road sometimes. Let's talk a little bit about safety and, you know, because we know obviously.
So, so as these people haven't been riding for 10 to 15
my
years
God, I
are
didn't
now
even
getting
think of
back on
that.
their bikes, so
Yeah.
they don't have any helmets. So, go and get yourself a good quality ANSI Snell approved helmet, something, and we can fit you to that.
Now, what do you need to look for? Is there such a thing as a bad helmet?
Yeah, I mean, there's helmets out there that are not a full molded. It's just a plastic shell. They don't meet the compression test and
okay.
and the major manufacturer testing. So all our bikes, or any bike store you go to, will have that helmet for you.
Yeah.
And they can fit it directly to you. So
super important.
Super important, because there's a lot of we've sold a lot of helmets in the last few weeks, just because people, like I said, they're getting out and riding for the first time in 10 to 15 years.
Because there is a learning curve.
Yeah.
There is a learning curve. When you haven't been on a bike in a while, and then remembering how to, if it's one of those
Yep.
things with a couple of different gears and the bike has been in the garage for quite a while. So let's just get it out of the way, get a tune-up, bring your bike in, and let's just get it,
and
tune
we'll
up,
fit
make
you
sure
out
it's
with
safe.
any safety, like
Check them
bells
brakes,
and mirrors.
get the
Check
tires pumped up a little bit.
And we're doing a free safety check. If somebody just wants to
nice.
bring their bike in and just get it just safety-wise and
Yeah.
not doing any kind of repair to it,
Yeah.
we'll do that for free.
This is a no-brainer.
And then we're offering, obviously, if you just need your tires pumped up, some of them just need tires pumped up. Just bring
What
it
was
by
the other
store.
thing you had there? You have the
That's a
helmet.
bell.
and
I mean, that's a huge thing out here with our bike pass and stuff,
Never
because you have a
thought of
lot
that.
of places and mirrors. And now flashing lights are the big thing. It's not about seeing, it's about being seen. So
Yeah.
you see all these guys out here with all their flashing lights and
Yeah.
whatnot. So the more visible you can be, the better.
As you're driving around and you're trying to figure out where you are in Hilton Head, if you're not, I can't even remember how to get to the pickle aisle in the grocery store half the time, So when you're navigating again in the car, right? I see these little stop signs everywhere on the bike pass. Can you give us a little reminder on some of the rules of the road here? Do you ride on the car side, on the right side when you're on the road?
Or if you're on the road, you ride with the traffic.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other thing that everybody needs to realize here is there's a stop sign at every intersection for the bicycle.
For the bike. The bikes have to stop.
So a lot of accidents happen that way. So you just need to be
You're pulling
aware.
out and you're worried
Right.
about getting creamed on
Right.
on 278,
So
right?
the car has the right of way in those situations.
Yeah.
But again, if you're going to ride on the road, which is legal,
Yeah.
ride with the traffic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And have like I said, be visible. Have
And
a good mirror.
It's that look twice, save a life kind of thing as well, because I have
Yes.
I have seen some folks out there in my out and about a little bit, who looking a little wobbly on that bike, So somebody who hasn't been on for a while, do you ride around a parking lot for a little bit to kind of get your sea
Yeah,
legs?
I mean,
What
like
do you
I
do?
said, actually we've had people that haven't been on their bike in 30 years. I mean, we had two customers yesterday coming to buy new bikes that hadn't been on their bike and been on a bike in 40 years.
Awesome.
They're like, Jim,
Empowerment. Get
we're
on the bike.
so bored. We've got to do something. So, but it literally takes about a good 10 minutes of just riding, and
I'm
that
going to say
feel
it.
comes back.
I'm going to say it. We can probably say it in unison, just like riding a bike.
Just like riding a bike. You never forget. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just one of those
So
things, right?
yeah, it's great. That's the beauty of it. Just being able to do that. And if you have a balance problem now versus 15 years ago, we've got 3-wheel recumbents, we've got 3-wheel trikes, we've got stuff like that. And obviously with the health clubs closed and things like that, we've been selling a lot of indoor recumbents on bikes. Yeah, it's crazy.
Indoor stuff taken off too, right?
Yeah, we got a huge discount.
you guys,
I mean, we're
the shoes, the
discounting
pedals,
everything in there,
it's
trying to help
awesome.
the community out. So, but the indoor bikes, recumbents and
Yeah.
stuff like that, have been huge out there. So,
And it's really like getting that motion down is one thing, but there's really nothing like getting out there in the sunshine a little bit and feeling the breeze, So, I mean, not to, get people, not to speak against the inside bike, but
what we talked about before, the virus is one thing, but what it's doing to the people
Mentally.
mentally. So if you can
it's
get
just-
out in the morning doing something outside.
yes, move a muscle, change a thought. Move a muscle, change a thought. I just absolutely love that,
Yes.
and that's the great way. That's what I'm starting to get the rhythm with the homeschooling and stuff. Get the bodies moving first. Great for family. Do you do kid bikes as well?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've been a lot of kids' bikes, yeah.
Absolutely no-brainer.
We got trailers, we got pull-along trailers, we got trailer bikes, we've got, anything,
just gotta
baby
get in touch.
seats. We've been selling a lot
Just
of baby seats because
Website, is that the best way to do it, or just like
No,
you should do some Facebook Live and show some
I
of this
have
stuff.
been.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, very
So
cool.
I've been doing a little Facebook Live at the store.
JamesTBuser, always so
Yes.
good to have you. Sports Addiction, Old
Thank
Town
you.
Bike Barn, and Sports Addiction, Okatie
200 Okatie Village out.
Okatie Village.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. I always forget.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.